cuts off again. I mean, I just can't even with the synchronicity. Now, all jokes aside, although I'm not joking, I'm being deadly serious. I was just in the middle of saying that those people can show up as an energy, as a pattern in many different people around you that just don't respect you. And so why would you want to stay around people that don't respect you and make out like they've got the best of intentions for you when they actually haven't, especially when, like I say, all of you have got this ability, rare gifts, to tap into who people really are. As soon as you get the slightest inkling that somebody's not telling you the truth, and I mean like with the darker stuff, get the fuck out of there. You've not been given these rare gifts for no reason, but in talents. But also, I'm starting to think, I think there might be like a 30-minute time limit or something, because it keeps doing it in 30 minutes. Right, where did we get to? And I think it's probably, I think the card's going to actually just say something like what I was saying. So, and if you're watching this, you'll need to go back and watch other videos for this to all make sense. But this is the Divine Masculine and the spiritual, or what they're going through, an ascension. You don't need to be a man to be Divine Masculine. You can be a woman that holds more Divine Masculine energy, balancing your feminine energy. Or even if you're Divine Feminine, you also have Divine Masculine energy. Just take it where it fits. Hello, yes, I'm back. I think it cuts it off at 30 minutes. That's what I'm noticing, the pattern there. But it's not a coincidence I started talking about karmic energy and then it cut it off. Right. So, divine talents are a way in which the universe reminds us what we're here to do. Divine talents are unlimited. They include the ability to channel spiritual guidance and healing energy, to perceive clairvoyantly and be psychic and empathic, which is what I was just saying. You have to be, no, I think so too. You have to be noticing when your body, when your intuition is telling you something isn't right here. And again, it's reminding me of that moment in the Truman Show when he's sitting with his best pal and he's like starting to be like, Jim Carrey's like, wait a minute, you're in on it too. You know what I mean? That is what it can feel like, honestly. When you start to realise that it often, I mean, God, I don't want to go down a real sinister route, but I think we can, I know what they're showing me, but I'm not really want to talk about shit like that. There's enough dark stuff like that goes on in the world. I don't want to be. Yeah, but all I'm going to say is when dark stuff happens in the world, unfortunately, it usually is very close to home that stuff like, happens. So with stuff like this, don't discount it because you're like, oh my God, they're not going to do that to me. They're my best friend, or they're my cousin, or they're my, oh my God, they're my lover. They're not going to do that to me. Yeah, they fucking would if it's like their sole mission to stop you from sharing your talents and gifts because you agreed to come here to do that, to help planet Earth at this time. Yeah, they would. You know what I mean? So, and they may not be conscious of it. Again, this is a very confusing thing. I know people will be like, what are you talking about, Claire? But many of you will know exactly what I'm fucking saying because it's already happened to you and you've healed from it enough, or it's already happened to you and you're in the process of healing, and that, or it's literally, I feel it's literally just happened to people like very, very recently. Maybe you're even tweaking. I don't know what that would mean, but maybe you're just clicking onto this now when I'm saying it. It's like, shit, wait a minute. Why am I getting flooded with feelings about that person when Claire's saying this? Pay attention to it all. You know what I mean? Pay attention. Right, you've got your intuition for a reason. That's what's coming through there. Right, so divine talents are unlimited. I just read all that. Other spiritual talents are the ability to release earthbound spirits, earth healing techniques such as working with the energy grids, as well as healing ability with crystals and the many varied technologies of light. Now, this is everything that I do. That's why I walk every day, seeding the light. And like I say, it might seem like really simple, maybe even boring, but it's quite humble, and that is what most of us shamans do. Like, again, I don't know whether people see me as mouthy and all that because I swear and stuff, but genuinely, like, I actually don't give a shit what somebody that doesn't know me very well thinks about me. People that know me inside out very well know that actually I keep myself, apart from sharing these messages like this and connecting with my soul family and friends that I completely trust, otherwise they'll not be in my life anymore. It's you know, it's yeah, I just like to do my healing work and keep my head down. Actually, that's why I can, you know, it's not always that comfortable to be sharing messages like this, but it's what I'm here to do. That's my spiritual talent. What's yours? So, there are other spiritual talents too. These include writing, performance, sound healing, dancing to awaken awareness, creating art, photography, divinely inspired tools, and jewellery. And it's why I say all the time I help loads of people in all these different areas. Areas that I've got fucking no talent in, you know what I mean? Maybe I have, but it's hiding. Fuck knows. You know what I mean? Must be the divine masculine with all that fucking talent. Because listen, I don't even sitting doing this shit. Maybe some of it. I sing, but it's really just for fun. Do you know what I mean? Cooking food that heals the body. Well, I was talking about my macaroni in one of the other videos. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a good cook. The spirit is a spiritual what? Cooking food that heals body and spirit is a spiritual talent. Why, thank you. I made my pancakes. I can't talk. Right. Well, we just sack it off now. I can't fucking speak anymore. This is because I'm channeling divine masculine energy, and it's because they're finding it hard to speak their truth in the world or with their twin flame. As are the abilities to bring people together, to offer comforting, inspiring words at the right time, to help others overcome fear and feel more at peace in the moments of importance and more. So if you're not a divine masculine that's doing that right now, maybe you're being called to do that in the future, maybe in the very near future, because you've moved through your own pain. I'm sure you are. Have we got any more fantastic hooks out there? I forgot that on replay, like, they won't be able to see what you're saying. Or maybe it does, though. No, it does. It comes up eventually, doesn't it? You could use your divine talents in your career as a healer, in your work, in the corporate world. So this is what's important to know as well, that many divine masculines, right, whether you're a man or a woman or whatever, you could be a healer in a quite a hidden way. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when I've worked in these other jobs in the Matrix, like in hospitals, as a play therapist. I wasn't just a fucking play therapist. I was like counselling the parents, and I was counselling the children and the teenagers, because I was actually doing my counselling certificate at that time. But I wasn't hired to do that. I was hired to be the play specialist. Actually, I was hired to be a play assistant, and because these big corporations take advantage of it, I was doing the play therapist job. I actually got requested over the play therapist several times. Just saying. But you know what I mean? We're always doing more than what we're actually doing. Just like when I was in nurseries, I was never just a nursery nurse. I was always there as a healer. And I've shared many, many times, I would actually literally, on the lunch breaks, a lot of the girls I worked with would be like, Claire, go and do that Reiki thing. Or like, you know, Claire, go and just put your hands on me. Do you know what I mean? Weird shit with that. But the thing is, in truth, I don't actually need to put my hands on people to heal them. I can heal them with my voice. That's always been the case. But I just hover my hands. At that point, I would just hover my hands over them. And it was pretty funny. But that is also when I always shared that my supervisor at the time, she was a Leo. Well, she's a Leo, and she was very honest. So that's what I always appreciate. And she was just kind of like, Claire, like, listen, we'll all totally miss you when you go, but come on, you need to go and share this. Like, you're not meant to be here anymore. And it was what I needed to hear. Do you know what I mean? Because I was staying stuck. So again, notice I'm channeling divine masculine energy. Where are you staying stuck, divine masculine energy out there? Right. Cooking food that heals body and spirit is a spiritual talent, and as are the abilities to bring people. Oh, wait a minute! I already read that, but that's reminding me that's what shamans do as well. Like whenever I do the meet up with my shamanic family, it is all about the food. Do you know what I mean? Like I used to joke about that with my shamanic friends. It's like, listen, like I'm into all the other stuff, but I'm about the food. Do you know what I mean? I've cooked this food with love, and I'm up for sharing the food that other people who cook with love. What we got cooking. Do you know what I mean? It's a great way to bring people together. Right, so once one learns to master macaroni that they fuck up and pancakes, but I can make more than macaroni and pancakes, guys, you know what I mean? Right, so you could use your divine talents in a career that, why am I reading the same shit over and over? See, this is divine masculines just repeating the same patterns over and over again, or divine feminines too. because I keep reading the same bit. You could use your divine talents in a career as a healer, corporate world, stay-at-home roles, parent, helping to raise more consciousness, secure and empowered children in a world that is desperate in need of strong, spiritually grounded leaders for the future. And we are in desperate need of spiritually grounded, divine masculine men in their feelings. You know what I mean? Like, the world desperately fucking needs them, like, now. You can use your talents to create a vocation that truly inspires you and brings your light to the world. You can use them in the line at the grocery store to the point. The point is that you use them. This oracle comes to you with a message. You know, another weird thing that I do all the time, right? When I go for my coffee every day, like, they're going to think something terrible's happened to me because I haven't been there for like 3 days or something. But every day, somebody's like, do I wait outside to get it or do I go in? And so, like, I'm that person that I'm like, no, you go in and then you get it here. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's really simple. But people that live where I live would get what I'm saying. It's like, I could be like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm sick of saying the same thing every day. But the way I see it is 11:11. The way that I see it is, it's kind. Do you know what I mean? I'm standing there anyway, and I wouldn't want to be that person that's standing there 20 minutes and you realise you've been standing the wrong fucking queue. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's that can be sharing your light as well. Hello, Michelle. How are you doing? We've missed you. I mean, I've missed everyone. I think it's because I've not really done lives. Yeah, I've not done the live with the chat on. That's what I've not done. But I have. This is the third video now, Michelle. So, how are you doing? Right, let's see. So, this oracle comes to you with a message. You have spiritual talent, some of which have been developed in other lifetimes and will simply suddenly spring back to life. Michelle, I think you've come on right at the right bit. As if from out the blue this lifetime. Others need a little more attention, patience and effort to be brought to life in this world. This is particularly the case for you at this time if you've also drawn the oracle of the past life activation. Well, I've been talking about past lives in the other one. Sometimes there's a fear in sharing talents. You may have a subconscious or a very conscious past life recollection that involves shame, isolation, ridicule, fear, and even torture or death as a response to sharing your talents for healing and helping others. Well, I know I've went through all of that shit, guys. Like, I seriously remember lives where I've been burned, drowned, stabbed, fucking you name it, it's happened to me. I've actually wanted to run out of the room before when I've been getting a healing back in the day. I'd be like with I remember that in a shamanic session once. I was just like, I can actually feel like what's happening to me. In fact, it was a past life regression where I saw my life with my twin flame, several different, I think it was like 3 different past lives. I can do that for you as well, guys, if you want me to do that for you. But it's all very fascinating. Right. So, and it basically, you'll usually get shown what's happened, which in every life you've probably tried to get together and something's happened, like somebody's fucking bumped you off, or like somebody's got in the way. It reminds me in The Little Mermaid, you know, like the what do you call it, Ursula turns into like a, you know, like a nasty kind of, but she looks hot, remember, like, and then, but she's actually still the evil whatever. And then they run, and then it's because I literally just watched that with my nieces the other weekend. But what always resonates with me is I got that when I was wee, that he's not really in love with that woman because he's in a trance. Like, he's like, it's like he's been hypnotized and he's just going along with it. And then the real one can't say because she's got her singing voice. So interesting that you brought that in, Spirit, but I get where you're going with that. Right, so, oh my God, my back is out, can hardly move. Bumped you. Oh my God, Michelle, I'm sending you love. Right, I'm sending you love as you're watching this. We're sending you healing. You actually said that at 1:44 my time as well. So, our time, you know, in the UK is what I mean. Right, so, heal Michelle's back as I'm channeling this peeps up there. Please. Right. And anybody else that's hurting out there. Right. Maybe you fear your spiritual talent will not allow you to meet your material needs, or that others will reject or deny your talent, even if you know it to be authentic and helpful. Listen, I've went through that too, right? Do you not think that when I started doing this on Facebook Lives 7 years ago or whenever, I don't know, the thing is, I started my page 7 years ago. I think I started doing lives 5 years ago. Yeah, something like that. I mean, do you not think that I've realised that there was lots of people in my life, like everyone in my life, everyone close to me, that would at some point see me talking about angels and dead people and light beings and light codes and all of this. Like, I realised that and I thought, you know what? Fuck it, let's go, right? Especially when it comes to the Twin Flame journey, because I'm like, he's not interested right now anyway. He's living his own life. So I'm just going to fucking bash on doing this because this is what I'm guided to do. And here we are, 7 years later, and I'm loving life. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just be who you are. That's why I always say, like, you're not guaranteed to be with anyone else. But you're guaranteed to be with yourself for a long time. So you may as well have a lot of fun yourself and love yourself. And then if it's your true twin flame, before you know it, they'll be like, hey, sorry about that. I actually get it. I'm ready to be myself now. Do you want to do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically how it goes. For the real ones out there, there's a lot of fake ones. Thank you, Claire. I so appreciate you. Much love. I know you do. I miss you as well. Right, so it's doing that thing again. Shit, don't cut off. Don't cut off. See, but this is, I'm channeling. This is like when we lose connection with the people we love in life. Right, so oh fuck, where did I get to? Maybe you fear your spiritual talent will not allow you to meet your material needs, or others will reject or deny your talent, even if you know it to be authentic and helpful. Or perhaps you need to acknowledge your talents yourself, believe in yourself and your abilities and your capacity to use those talents in a constructive, healing way. This is everything I support people with, by the way, because notice I've went through it myself. Keep developing your talents until your own unique expression comes to life. Don't give it. I've taught you well. I love the request. Don't give up in the early and possibly awkward stages, dismissing your abilities. There you go, Michelle. We're both sending you love. Than those of another. Trust that there's something very real and worthwhile in you. Do not dismiss or diminish your potential. Treat yourself as an investment worthy of development. Give yourself a chance. Enough time, attention, and practice to discover what you're really capable of. And my throat chakra is closing up again. Cut that out. They get the message, so don't do that to my throat. The universe knows soon you shall too. But that means something. That's where people are resisting sharing their truth. This oracle also reminds you to do what makes you happy, to chase your sacred bliss, and express yourself in the world via the unique special abilities that the divine has bestowed upon you. When you follow what you love, you're on your life path, and you shall succeed, beloved. Right, here's the invocation. I'm going to try and get the rest of this done in 50 minutes, because then it'll be, I am this card. Well, and I was thinking that. And I don't think you'll be the only one thinking that, Michelle. All loving universe, teach me to realise and trust in my divinely given talents. I ask, I wouldn't be surprised if your back pain goes, because then that beautifully exemplifies what I was saying to people in the other videos, that well, it's like me, I was in pain glued to my bed yesterday and a couple of days ago because I haven't been sharing the messages. So it's, some of it is because I need to just rest, because I need to rest with all the work that I do. And some of it is because the message needs to be shared, and I'll get ill if I don't share the message. So it's I know the difference between both, but recognise when you've got pain in your body, your soul is trying to tell you something. It's trying to get your attention. I ask for your unconditionally loving assistance in releasing any block, which is what I help people do, or obstacle to full development and joyful expression of my spiritual gifts in the world. Help me find the courage and boldness within that I need to believe in myself, to be completely empowered to make my loving contribution to the world. Through my own free will and divine merciful grace, so be it. And I know that that's spot on, because it's what I help my clients do. Right. We all need to believe that we're a good fucking bit. Yeah, exactly. Believe you're the shit. Know you're the shit. Right. All of you out there that need to know that. Right, so what do? We do subconscious, conscious, spiritual. and physical. I'm actually going to do this as like another like what else do we need to know about? I'm going to. Oh yeah, we all curse and swear around here. I know. I do. Like attracts like. Do you know what I mean? It's people that don't swear, boring. Sorry, I'm only joking. I'm being serious. But it's like I'm joking. It's not a criteria. It's not a criteria, right? I've got loads of my best friends that like I don't know. Like I'm thinking of one friend. I don't know if I've ever heard her swear. Do you know what I mean? And then I've got other friends that never stop to. Just be yourself. See, that's an example. That is one of my best friends, and that's her being herself. Right. It's a good stress release. It's usually also a sign of somebody that's completely genuine, you know what I mean? Because they're not like, oh, I better not say that. I got to put my telephone voice on. Fuck that. Take me as I am or fucking goodbye. Right. So that's a bit harsh, but you know what I'm saying. Right. In the physical, divine feminine, sphere of light, healing hands. Well, I have got healing hands. Here, have some healing. Empathic qualities, animal wisdom. I've got all of that shit going on, and so have you, divine feminine, if you're watching this. But so have you, anyone that's watching this, because we've all got that. See what I'm saying? Divine masculine, what you got going on in the physical. Celestial channel. Look, see, I mean, if this isn't a fucking ego boost, but it's not an ego boost, it's a soul boost. If this isn't a welcome ego boost for divine masculines, I don't know what is. It's telling you that you're a channel as well. Hidden beauty, hidden beauty, hidden beauty. Perhaps, actually, I was noticing that in a divine masculine's chart recently. Perhaps many of you actually have got hidden, like maybe your Venus is in the 12th house, or maybe like your Venus is in the, you know, it's, or your Mercury's in the 12th house. I can think of actually someone I work with, their Mercury is in the 12th house. So do you mean it's like, it is hidden abilities. But remember, I bring out people's hidden pain. I heal people's hidden pain, and I bring out people's hidden gifts. So remaining optimistic, staying neutral. Oh, very interesting. She looks like a funky chick. Right, I don't usually say funky chick. It's just what came out of my mouth. I think this might cut off again, so I'm going to try and read this. Right, let's read it. 29. 29 may be significant. 29th of April might be significant for somebody's union. It might be significant for somebody's birthday. It might be significant from an anniversary. It just might be significant for some other reason that I haven't said. It's just coming up. Claire, you know, sometimes YouTube asks if I want to proceed before some of your videos because of the content. What the fuck, YouTube? Cheeky bastards. I think it's because I put it's not for kids. But I don't know. Maybe it's because they know I'm going to swear like a trooper. I don't know. Right. Divine feminines in the physical. Sphere of light. Healing hands, empathic qualities, animal wisdom. Not to be confused with angel or spiritual orbs. The sphere of light is pure light consciousness. And what have I been saying? I'm stuck in my bed because I'm making space for more light. That's what's happening. And remember, I always say this, my name means light. Like, you're divinely named. It is translucent, bright, energetic, shimmering light that can grow to any size of consciousness, thought, and psychic energy. This intelligence is designed to grow and adapt through conscious thought and action. Secondary spheres of light, known as psychic energy balls, can be created through the hand chakras to utilise healing energy or manifesting, assisting you through a specific struggle or obstacle. They can be directed to anyone or anything with different intents. And notice that's not a coincidence that someone said that they're not, you know, that they're in pain. And then I'm like, right, well, I'm sending healing. It's like, that's what I'm here to do. Ascending Master, White Buffalo Calf Woman, very connected to her. And that is also about go and look that up. I've shared it before in videos, and I've actually shared I've shared it in videos before, and I've shared links to White Buffalo Calf Woman, but she warned us. She basically warned us of this time. It's very like what I was going about with the Rainbow Warriors and the Hopi Prophecy. We were warned about this time. You know, some people are falling for the bullshit, and some people aren't. The shamans, the awake ones, the warriors of the light, none of us are falling for it, whatever you want to call yourself. And even people that did be duped in some sort of way, or perhaps got coerced or manipulated, or just felt like they couldn't speak up, because I know that there's some of you out there too. You you're realising too. I've got friends of mine that made certain decisions and they're like, holy fucking shit, what have I done? And like you say, I've probably got people that, there'll be loads of people. There'll be loads of people that have seen me say shit like that in public too and be thinking, oh crap, I wish I'd listened. But again, it's not about, I told you so. It's about when you can get over your own ego and ask for help from the people that are here to help you, then that takes a strong person to do that. The people that would sooner, yeah, prove that they're right and stay stubborn and, you know, be one of these fucking idiots, basically kind of like, oh no, it's true and it's right, you know, like whatever, you know, like you're choosing a dark path there, but everyone chooses the path they're meant to. So, Claire, I might have to book a session with you. Yes, email me. I would love to, but I need to see how I'm feeling. But I think I'll be fine because I don't work from Tuesdays anyway, and it's only Saturday. Right, so, right, but just email me over the weekend. I'll have a wee look. Right, Ascended Master White Buffalo Calf Woman asks you to focus on commitment and conservation. Be empathically mindful of the energy you're sending out into the universe, as difficult people can trigger your emotions. And I said that in one of the other videos, but triggering is good. Triggering allows you to heal. You know, these are some of the difficult, sessions that I've had lately, or when I've been doing the group healing and different, my membership and in the course and stuff. It's not easy. Like, a lot of healing isn't easy. It's not easy moving through the darkness. It's not easy being an alchemist. It's not easy transmuting darkness into light. But somebody's got to do it. And if you're watching this, I'd say you're one of them, guys. I'd say you're one of them. You maybe don't need to do it as fucking heavy as I do. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But you are here to fucking raise the consciousness. You're here to be the light somewhere. You know what I mean? Even if that is, like I said, being kind to somebody in the coffee queue and telling them you're standing in the wrong place, mate. It's in there. You know what I mean? That's being the light. But you could be being guided to be the light in another way, being like, this is wrong. I'm not actually willing to go along like a robot anymore and pretend like I think this is right when I can see how wrong it is, or that it doesn't make any fucking sense because I've got a brain. Sorry. True though, true. Right, so it's like, you know what actually really triggered me, and this is very controversial, but it's the truth. When I was having a wee look on Twitter earlier, I saw a video of a kid that was, he had, I don't know if it was a he or a she, to be honest, because they were fucking covered in plastic overalls and blue face masks and fucking shit on their shoes that you wear when you go swimming and all that pish. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, people need to use their brains. Like, what is so contagious about that virus over there that they're all walking about covered in plastic, every fucking inch of them, and we're not doing that here? What is the difference? It's fucking stupid. Like, I'm sorry, I've actually not got any empathy for it today, but it's true. I just thought that is cruel. That is absolute child abuse, and it actually makes me want to cry. It's not, it's so ridiculous, but I was like, that is vile that they would do that to any human being. But that kid looked about fucking 4 or 5 or something. Couldn't even see where it was going. Go and see what I'm talking. Oh, it let me come back. Weird. Yeah, see what happens when I get angry. That's because I'm a channel. So this is the divine masculine energy, but that was my divine masculine energy, which is funny because that actually isn't like my divine masculine. Like my physical divine masculine actually isn't like that at all. But do you know what I mean? It's yeah. Because I'm a channel and I'm channeling that anger, it's anyway, let's move on. Right, so right. White buffalo, where did I get to? Activate your healing hands when challenged empathically to help yourself and others. Respecting the earth and all of its people requires conscious observation with positive action for change. White Buffalo Calf Woman wishes for you to understand your personal connection to the earth and preserve all living animals. She asks you to be consistent with your actions and extend your light to all living creatures. Yeah, creatures, like people making a mistake, standing outside the coffee queue for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Tell them where to go. Like, the right place. I don't mean tell them where to go. That's it, tell them where to go. To learn more about their divine connection and importance to spirit through the ages. Think about all the people that are standing in the wrong place right now, because I haven't been there. I feel guilty. I'm kind of being sarcastic, but I'm not joking. Respect the way of our animal teachers. Listen to their messages. That's from White Buffalo Calf Woman. Azurite, I clear and activate my healing hands to assist my soul in healing myself and others. Beautiful. Right, what did I miss? What chat did I miss when that chucked us off? Why is it went to longer than 18 minutes? I'm so confused. Right, wait a minute. What? 29th of April is supposed to be extra? What do you mean? You know, when I was at the ER for my back, they insisted in giving me... No! Oh my God! You need to watch the one that I published, Michelle. Because I was saying that if you're going to the doctor and you know, none of it's working, it's because it's energy. Listen to the shaman. You know, go to the doctor and get things checked. But if none of it's making sense, it's because it's not physical, it's energetic. Yeah, I so know, and they looked at me like I had 3 heads. Yeah. You need to watch that other one, by the way. Watch the other one. That's shite, Michelle. Well done for staying strong, particularly as it might have been spiritual energy. Yeah, so that's Bridget. Yeah, because I just said that in the other one. Well, you're shining your light, and that's what I said in the other video too, because I'm always saying that to you. Right, so it was fucking funny because they keep kicking off when it's getting hit. Well, no, it's because I think it only lets you go to 30 minutes, right? Let's read number 6. Oh God, they just opened the page up at it. Right, so live chat. That's because I read live chat. Hidden beauty, remaining optimistic, staying neutral. So this is divine masculine. This is your divine masculine energy, or whoever resonates with being that. Right. Being a clear celestial channel requires peace of spirit, which is why you need to rest your divine feminine energy to be able to do this. Get what I'm saying? It's constant interruptions, and well, we know about that today, and anxieties about employment, family commitments consume your mind when instead you really want to nurture your soul and put your feet up and relax. As a channel for celestial connections, every effort should be made to be free from fear, anxiety, and lower-based energies, as energetic clouds make interruptions difficult. Energetic clouds? I don't get the sense that that's a good cloud. Right. With magic and mystery, Lady Sarah holds the sacred keys to the Akashic Temple. Her earthly mission is to provide support and direction for any future paths, teaching the souls of the earth how to surrender to the present and feel satisfied and content in life. See the blessing in what you have right now, even though you may be afraid of missing out. FOMO. Right. Ascension Master Lady Sarah asks you to remember the polarity of being. You must honour the... Oh, what? This is what I've been saying in all of these videos. You must honour the light and the shadow aspects within yourself as they are a part of you. And that is why anyone that's not doing that on the twin flame journey, like divine feminines, if you are all love and light, but you're not willing to go into the darkness or your own pain, then you can kiss goodbye twin flame union, well, the one that you get to keep, because they'll just come in and out your life, because you're not willing to face it, so they won't. You can learn from both aspects as a clear celestial channel and must make peace with them to create your future path. You have and will always be a celestial channel of pure intent. Maintain clear neutrality while channeling to create optimum reception, which is why, like, that's why when I was saying that about on the last one, and it kind of cut me off, I don't actually think that, well, it kind of, it depends on which way you see it. It was like darker energies, but it was also because like I was allowing myself to be so fired up by that it kind of needed to be interrupted to kind of like, right, okay, chill out, because it's otherwise then it's like I'm just going too much into it. You know, we need to be the light. And it's not a coincidence that's what you're just saying there. Lady Sarah sees the beauty that hides in messy and confronting situations and suggests you to reflect on the past but move forward with gratitude and optimism. And that's exactly what I was channeling about before it fucked up. That even people that have been like coerced or peer pressured or genuinely thought it was the right thing for them to do at the time, that then realise, oh fuck, what have I done? That takes courage and bravery to you know, to actually then be like, right, I thought that was the right thing at the time, or actually I knew it wasn't the right thing at the time, and now I've realised otherwise. Can I get some help? That takes bravery. It really does take a lot of bravery. Right, so just like the sun and the moon, these energetic celestials have their own time to shine. The sun and the moon exist in the same cycles, like the shadows and in the light. So the sacred crystal is Hiddenite, and the affirmation is, I learn through rising challenges. My soul embraces these experiences with success. Right, what cards are we going to go to now? These ones. Right, let's bring them over here. What do I normally ask? Why the fuck have I forgot all the shit that I do on that spread? Well, thanks, Mum. My mum's saying well done on the pancakes there. We'll just put that wee... See, I'm not taking the piss. I'm actually being serious. I'm well proud of that. You've got to celebrate the little things as well as the big things. I'll be fucking making pancakes for days. I might go and make some more pancakes. I forced myself to eat the third one. So I'm actually probably not going to eat till late at night now. Oh, dear. Right, so... let's ask about what are the intentions towards... oh, thank you very much. Yes, I paid them. Did you? And that other one, I was like, oh shit, I've got naked nails. One of my friends that does nails, right, she said a while ago, she said, you either rock the long nails, right, or you have short nails like that, and you just keep them quite neat. But this hand, like, the nails go really long on this hand. See there? It's like, I've got chubby wee fingers. If I've got chubby knuckles. I don't know why. I've always had chubby knuckles. But yeah, this thumbnail goes to crazy heights. And then this one's all a bit... actually, that looks alright, doesn't it? See that nail? See, that's really long. Anyway. But yeah, you're meant to keep them short or have them long. You can't do both. I can't rock long. I can't do anything when I've got long nails. I used to get, like, my nails done. I stopped getting that done when I was, like, I don't know, 22 or something, because it was just annoying. Like, and I worked with babies. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just stupid. So, fuck that. I done it for, like, I don't know, a month, and I was like, nah, I hate this. See, and that, I'm channeling. That was like, I was just going along with what everybody else was doing. And I was like, I actually don't like these. Same as eyelashes. I looked like fucking Bambi. Like, do you know what I mean? How I ever pulled, I don't know. Because I looked fucking ridiculous. In my graduation picture, my lashes looked ridiculous. My dad told me, I've said this on Facebook Live before, my dad told me at the time, they look fucking terrible. Like, he was being kind. He was being a divine masculine when he said that. He was fucking telling the truth. And I was like, Dad, you just don't know the fashion. You know what I mean? This is what everybody's doing. No, he was right. I looked fucking terrible. And that's sitting on my fucking mum and dad's dresser in their living room. Me even my fucking... you can't even see my bright blue eyes because the lashes are hanging off. And the thing is, I was that much of a fucking cheapskate at the time. I hadn't even got them freshly done. So it really was hanging over my eyes. Ridiculous. You know what I mean? The thing is, you'd have a wild night out anyway, and you'd wake up the next day. Actually, I do actually remember one morning. I'm not going to tell you the rest of the details of that, but I do remember waking up one morning next to somebody that I liked waking up to. And I'm pretty sure I found the eyelash in my hair after he'd left. I was like, holy fucking shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how, like, why did guys not just tell girls they look like shit with these on? Sorry if you love fake eyelashes, but I think they don't look attractive. Right, and I'm pretty sure guys always thought that at the time too, but they were just like, whatever, all these girls seem to be wearing this. Right, so, talking of that, we've not got the chatty cards, but I'm going to need to get out of my bed, because I actually feel fine. Do you know what I mean? This is like a fake illness. I'm like, nah, I'm fine. I'm getting out of my bed. What are the intentions of divine feminines towards divine masculines? And I can tell you right now, without reading the cards, fuck all, I'm joking. Compassion. Let's see if compassion comes out. Health. Oh my god. They're focused on their health. Looking after them. Clearing their vessel. Expressing their own truth. You can tell I'm shocked because, like, I shut up. Being their own authority, being the leader of their own life. Will we go for one more? Oh, and channeling Mother Mary, like I'm doing right now. But this, in other words, is looking after yourself. Right, okay. Interesting, interesting. I thought you were going to say the eyelash was stuck on the... I hope you're reading between the lines there. That wasn't just any dude. I don't think that would be painting me in the best light. I didn't do that too often. Right, so... right, so... it was the masculine of the divine kind. Right, so... right. No, it really did happen though. I'm not shitting you. Like, I found the eyelash in my hair. I think he noticed the one stuck to my cheek, or I can't remember. But I'm sure it happened all the time. But it would anybody, this will still happen to people that are younger. It's just what I'm saying is they're not attractive. So like, if you were still spending a lot of time with people and that happened, they must have really fucking liked you. Do you know what I mean? It must have been your twin flame. Because they were like noticing that like, you look like shit. Right, I'm only joking. Your twin flame never thinks you look like shit. Right, so... even when you do look like shit. Right, so... divine masculine. What are their intentions towards you? To stay... Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Stay. To stay with it. This is weird. I don't know what's going on. I'm actually, this might cut off by me because it's going to get to 30 minutes. I'm actually channeling, I feel like I'm channeling for twins that are in union. This is people that actually are together. Because look at that, right? Their hands are crossing one another. It actually reminds me of a story I told that when I happened to find myself in the same situation, the same place as my twin flame. And we were being really awkward and not talking to each other, and everybody else was noticing and being like, what the fuck is their problem? And it was my friend that said, yous are fucking weird. I was like, yeah, I know. And they were like, and she was like, your bare arm was touching his bare arm. And yous were both just staying like that, but not talking. I was like, oh, I didn't even notice. Do you know what I mean? It's like... Anyway, but yeah, so this is for people that are in union, but it can also be if you're not physically together, staying with it. Like, I'm not like sacking this off. Like, I don't get it, but I'm going to stay with it. Because whether you're with them or not, that you've not got a fucking choice. You've not got a fucking choice. You've either been there, done that, wore the t-shirt as a divine feminine and tried to be like, please stop me, I just want to stop loving this guy, or I want to stop loving this girl, or fucking cut the cords, and then you're getting here from your kid, you can't cut the cords. They're golden cords. You're tied together forever. You know what I mean? That's what they're realising. It's like, I'm just going to have to stay with this because I've not got a fucking choice. Right, so, trust. And I'm going to have to trust. Look, see, and it is a divine masculine, but you can be a woman that's divine masculine too. I'm just going to have to trust, and they might be getting into crystals, or I might be like very psychic looking into their crystal ball. It sounds like I'm joking, but I'm actually being serious. Because they loved you even when you're faced with... Well, I think love would have been a bit strong. That definitely wasn't exchanged, but I can't comment. Self-reflection. They're reflecting on themselves. That's what self-reflection is, funnily enough. And they're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm done. I accept my divine purpose. This men or women. It's like, this is... I can't get away from this person. And actually, it's not... And that's what's annoying about this. It can make it look like you're trying to... it's like all the other one's fault or something. That's what can trigger the twin flame. You both chose it. You know what I mean? Who knows why, but you both chose it. But you do know why. That's because it's your person. So trust. So stay with it wherever you're at in the journey, whether you're physically with them, whether you know who they are and you're not with them, whether you don't know who they are and you're not with them, stay with it. Because it's your energy. This is your divine feminine, your divine feminine. You can see it as your divine feminine, divine masculine energy within you, but you can also see it as the other person that's walking about with your energy signature as well. Do you know what I mean? And trust the journey. because they're doing that self-reflection. They're going within. They're in hermit mode. They're trying to work out their own life. The parts have got nothing to do with you, because like I always say, you have to know, love and accept yourself before you can actually be with. I feel that, never mind twin flames, that goes for anyone, but definitely twin flames, because otherwise you'll just keep getting triggered left, right and centre, and you'll be like, no, fuck this, I'm off, I'm not staying, I'm running. And that's why the twin that runs is called the runner. But eventually you have to accept that this is the divine purpose and stay with it, stay the course. But see, the rainbow, this is hope. There's hope on the horizon, and that's what a lot of the divine masculines can't see as it gets to 33 minutes, and that reminds me of the Jesus number. But it's divine masculine energy, and of course we are coming up to Easter. So yeah, there's hope on the horizon. Right, I'm going to end that there because that got a bit heavy, but pretty funny as well. So I hope you have, I was about to say a lovely Sunday, that's because I was talking about Easter. I hope you have a lovely, lovely Saturday, whether you're doing fuck all, which is basically what the guidance was to do, or whether you're out and about enjoying your weekend. Just have a lovely time, and I will do that too. And yeah, catch you whenever I'm guided to come back. Yes, and I really hope that your back feels better as well. Just let the healing sink in. I love you too, Michelle. See you later. Love you too, B. Right, how do I fucking end this? See you later, guys.